Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to Working Class Traders, man. Where we talk about futures markets is crazy. I'm watching. I haven't traded since this morning, so I'm looking at what's going on currently right now on ES, and yeah, I'm trying to figure out what news came out. I wonder if it's the jobless, um, the claims, unemployment, jobless claims going down, if that has anything to do with this nice size drop that's been going on this afternoon. I'm not sure. I have to look a little bit deeper, see, but I think that might be what it is. Um, but anyways, before we get into it, man, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video because ultimately it helps the channel grow. And we're gonna get right into ES and talk about it. So look, man, ES did exactly what I wanted it to do. And I just let it show me. It looked like it was going to be a slow day today, and I was like, I don't know, based over the overnight. But we literally came here, um, and pretty much right at the open here, we test yesterday's high, and that was my main thing that I was looking for. I was looking to test yesterday's high. Came right down to test it, bounced off of it, and I took it up. Um, and that literally was it for me on ES. I didn't do anything else. As you see, it literally, toe tapped this level and then pushed back down in here, and then it kind of just played in here for a while, and that's why, and that's what it was just looking like, and I was just wondering. I'm like, maybe some news came out. As I'm just looking, because I literally haven't looked since this morning, as far as the market goes. But yeah, big drop. I think that's going to be happening a lot here, where we're seeing some push-ups, and then because of unemployment and things like that, we're going to see some nice size drops probably coming when those type of reports come out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm shocked that the market is still moving up. I really would have thought that we would have tested a little bit lower, just considering where we're sitting at in the economy. But it also shows you that it's different. U.S. equities markets in higher Thursday as investors await Apple, Amazon results. So you never know. We could have had this nice little drop, and then it could turn right around and push right back up. It's hey, you gotta love the markets. Um, so what am I looking for? I'm literally looking, for this area. If to the upside, I'll need, to test this area 56, 57, 25, and for it to hold, and then I will be looking long on the upside. If we can't hold, then I expect us to continue to push back down here, and then possibly, get into testing, you know, um, more of yesterday's range and not yesterday's push up. So I would be looking for us to come back down in this area and push. We'll see. Once again, you never know. I was saying that the whole push up thing yesterday, and and we pushed up, right after the close. So we'll see, what happens if we're going to push back down, um, and see what happens by 4:30. Not sure. Either way, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I only took one trade on ES. That was it. Guys, remember I told you, trading 5 times for me is a lot in one day. I typically trade 3 or 4 times, and that's usually it. I'm looking for the bigger plays, and that's just kind of how I do based off of the levels. All right, let's go into the NQ. Let's stretch this out a little bit so we can see this thing. So once again, as y'all can see, NQ is dropping heavy too. It's trying to fill in some of that gap that it pushed in, from yesterday to then. Look like it's trying to get back into this area of yesterday. Um, but I took the NQ trade, as well. So because I was so invested in the ES trade, I didn't take it off the 930 because if y'all know NQ, it moves way faster. But what I did was I took the retest here and got in, and then took this up further. So that was a nice sweet trade. Once again, that's all I did on NQ. I didn't do anything else on NQ. Um, that was it for me um, when it came to NQ. So boom, I hit that trade. Nice little winner there. Um, and kind of the same thing. What would I be looking for? I needed to jump back above here and then going to test here for me to be looking long again. Otherwise, I'm gonna be looking short. It's stay in this area. I'm more looking for, bears to come in and take over and start to push this down, further into yesterday's range. So that's what I'll be looking at, going from level to level, basically, uh, level to level. Come back in here, test this level here, see what it does. And it's because it's moving so fast. See how it's moving? I wouldn't just take it off of the touch. I would need to see how it held, because then it might overshoot, right? And then go long there. But I need for it to test before I would be, willing to take that. So now we test, and we're looking to hold. We're looking to hold. Look like it overshot it a little bit. See, it's overshooting. Going back up. Going back up. I'm in there. I'm looking short. Looking short. From 19,844. This area right here is what I'm watching. 19,830. I needed to pop below that. It just did. Oh, see, look at there, shooting back up. Just kind of popped below 30. And then now it's shooting back up. But I would still hold it. Still hold it. Still hold it. As you see, it's struggling there, as y'all can see a little bit though. It's struggling to break this area right here. Needed to break below here and hold for it to be a comfortable, successful trade. We'll keep our eye on that and see what it does, and we'll come back. So that's what I would be, looking for on here. Let's go to good old oil here. Oil. So I actually took an oil trade today. It's pretty funny because you guys know I don't really take oil trades as often. So, but I took one today, and what I did was I took it. Here it kind of broke up, but I took here when it came back down here, and I had actually had this sitting there. To be honest with you guys, I had this one sitting there, and so I didn't even realize I had got filled. And then I think I was going to get some water or something like that, and came back and I was filled, and I took it up. So I rolled, and then I ended up scaling it and trailing it, up, and boom, nice winner there. So took one trade there. And what would I be looking for? I'll be looking for here. We are definitely making lows. We haven't, broke back above, this area right here, which was giving us a lot of trouble yesterday. So I would be looking for that. And then, if we're able to break here and it holds, I would, ultimately be looking short. But if not, then I'll be looking for the retest, and then getting long. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking, and then going level to level, like I just said, keeping it simple, easy. All right, let's go on to gold. The same thing. I took one gold trade. That was it. Absolutely, that was it. And it was here. I took this trade off of here, and I just literally took it up here, and that was it. I took it, got out, because as you can see, gold was pretty choppy, especially during the morning session. And so I scaled and then I trailed it. And I was like, all right, I'm done. Cause it was a tough trade there. Super, super tough trade. And, but all winners, all of my trades were winners. It was pretty easy day. I was done fairly early. What will I be looking for? We got to break above this area and hold. This area right here was giving us a lot of issues. So I'll be looking for it to break above here, which is 3250, and I needed to hold above. If we cannot, hold above, then I'll be looking for the downside, and I'll be looking for us to break the low. This was an old level, and we struggled there, to kind of break that low. And so it came, toe touched it. But once again, y'all see the time, it was 8 o'clock. I wasn't watching. If I was watching, I would have definitely been, looking to take that trade. But I wasn't. I wasn't watching at the time. So missed that. And as y'all can see now, we're pushing up to this level that I would love for us to test and hold. So boom. Good to go. We'll see what happens. Let's see. All right, let's go back to NQ, see what's happening. It looked like it's just literally staying in this area. I didn't see if it really dropped down anymore, but it seemed to be holding this level. And once again, look at the time. So I want you guys to look at this time. This isn't a time that I would be taking this trade, but if it was, in the morning time, I would definitely test it. And so even with this trade, I would be looking for here to basically put my stop, but my target, would be down here. I would be looking for that push right down here, but it's fighting in this area, so it's staying here, and then you got to look at the time. So, not really sure, which way it's gonna go, because it is literally not moving. I want it. It'd be nice to see. I'm trying to stay on here for a couple minutes to see if we, ultimately push back up into here, or are we just gonna fight around here and then start to push back down? I don't know. We're getting ready to close, so I don't know what it's gonna do here. That's why you watch it. We watch it. We're doing good on time. We'll watch it a little bit, at least for another minute or so, to see if it give us some type of direction. And while we're looking at it, I'm going to talk to you about my worst trading day ever. Man, worst trading day ever for me. Whew, it was horrible. Now, mind you, I had just my worst trading day came after probably my best week ever. Best week ever, doing great, killing the market, couldn't do no wrong. Man, it was like I was Kobe, putting up the shots, none but net. No rim at all, wasn't touching rim at all. Everything I was firing, knocking them down. And so I think that really creeped up in my mind, and, it was playing with me a little bit. And I came in and took a trade, and I won. Hit the trade, up, decent day, and I'm like, okay. And even at that point, I was like, I've been killing it. I'm not necessarily feeling it all the way. Maybe I should, call it a day. I'm not really feeling it today like that. I don't know why, but I'm just not. Maybe I should call it a day. I didn't call it a day. I kept trading. Of course, right? Because this became my worst trading day ever. I kept trading. So eventually came another trade. I took that. I lost the trade, of course. And at this point, I'm still up, but, I'm like, all right, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. And took another trade. But mind you, this trade I take isn't necessarily in my, one of my trades that I would normally take. But at the time, of course, I'm not really, because you're so deep in the moment, you don't really realize like this doesn't fit my strategy. Why are you taking it? Well, I was trying to get some get back, right? And now I'm really just trying to get back to where I was so I can call it a day. Guess what? Took that trade, took another L. And now I'm down for the day. So at this point, because I've been killing it so well, I don't want to be done. So what I do? I take another trade. But mind you, this trade does not fit my strategy. At the time, I'm not realizing that. I'm just trying to get some get back now. Now I'm trying to get back to break even. Guess what? That trade fails too. Now I'm down, right? I'm getting closer to my stop for the day. Like, all right, if I hit that, I'm done for the day. Well, guess what? Because in my mind, I'm like, I should just walk away. Everything's telling me, hey, man, just take the loss. It is what it is. Come back, get them tomorrow. No, not my ego. It's bruised. I take another trade. Guess what? I lose that trade. Now I'm heated. I'm upset. Not only I'm upset with myself as well, too. I'm not happy. I get up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk away for a second and see what happens. I get up. I walk away. Come back. Sit down. And I'm like, the trade is actually coming. And I'm like, okay, this actually is my setup. Now, this one was my setup. Guess what, though? It's not on my side. I lose another trade. Now I'm over here making decisions. Bro, you're because I'm past my stop for the day. And I'm like, but I can't stop. For whatever reason, I don't know, y'all. I kept rolling the dice. Took another trade. And then in this one, I'm getting close to the stop loss. And I'm just explaining to you. Like, as you can see, I'm doing every single thing that's wrong. Caveat, if it's finally breaking that area that I was hoping that it would break. It's not holding it, but it's down there touching it. Anyways, I double down on that trade and add more size to it. So now I double down. Hold up. It get worse. I swear to God, it get worse. I double down. The trade goes positive. I'm greedy. I don't scale out. I don't do anything. And when I mean like the trade was good, like it was good enough that if it was a different day, like I would have almost been done with the day. But you have to remember, I'm so far down that I'm trying to get it back in one trade. So I done doubled the size. I'm up. And I'm finna give you an example. It was a gold. I'm up like 7 points on gold. But I'm so far down that I'm like, nah, it's gonna go up to at least 10, between 10 and 12. And then guess what? Oh man, then I'm really gonna put a dent in what I've done for the day. So nah, don't sell. Hold, I didn't break even. I didn't say this was gonna be my last trade. I'm just watching. Guess what? It starts to turn and come back the other way. And at this moment, I'm in it. Like I done doubled down. I'm in it. I could have stopped the bleeding, cut the trade off, everything. I could have. And I didn't. And I ended up taking that loss. And guess what? I was down way more. Like when I tell you at this point, I was over double my stop loss for the day. Like over it. I was over it. And that's how bad it was. And we look to be breaking down. We still playing in this area. I don't understand, but like I said, it is the time of day. So from there, it did come down to 19,812. It's coming down this way again. Um, it looks like. But I mean, even that would have been a a nice little point to scale out. Like I said though, I would be looking honestly. I would want to have my first scale when the break of 800. But I don't know time of day. You know, I might start to scale. In that area because it's struggling, but it's coming. Every time it gets to that 820 again, it's pushing back up. 817. See? 824, 26, 830, 20, 13. Here we go. Let's keep pushing back up though. 22. And now it's going all the way back up. See, these are the trades, if you're in these, that like be blowing your mind because you're like, okay, I'm really looking forward to go down and test this 800 mark, but it's literally playing. It got to 813, and it's pushing down again. Then as soon as it starts to push down, it starts to push back up. As soon as it starts to push down, it starts to push back up. And so, man, let's see. It's pushing back up again. It doesn't want to break. It doesn't want to break, guys. It's 26, 24, 25. 20, 21, 19, 20, 19. 18, back to 21 again. So see, here you go. 16, 13, 11, 8, 6, 4. There you go. All right. Nice little scale out. A 7, but you still in it. You just locking in profit. Locking in the profit. If it breaks 800, 19,800, then you definitely go to break even for the rest. It's coming. It's coming. It's trying. Man, this is one of those, man. You know what? You go to break even. Break even. Time of day, the way it's moving, you don't want to lose on the trade. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Going to break even and then seeing, what happens. It's sometimes it's a struggling trade. It's the afternoon. You don't know what's going on. This isn't typical regular trading time. So you took a profit, and now you're just hoping that it breaks and goes to test the lows. But if not, you still good to go. It's but I mean, because even now it's there you go. It's struggling, man. You want it to test 800. If it can test 800, you might get something good here. I know I'm going way over than I want to. See how NQ will fake you out quick. Fake you out quick. It's at 14, 11. Is this it? Is this the chance that you test 800? 11, 10. Keep going. Keep pouncing right. 9. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Help us out. It's trying, man. 8, 7. There you go. 6. Come on. Hit 5, 4. All right. 5, 4. 3. 3. All right. 6. 5. So, moral to the story, stick to your plan. There it is. There it is. Just broke 800. Boom. Took another piece. Now I will move to right here. And boom. And now I'll be looking for here. It's a free trade now. It's just that simple. Free trade. Boom. Free trade. Absolutely free trade. So even if it comes back to here, it's you already locked in profits. You locked in profits. Boom. Winner chicken dinner. 30 points, then 40, and now free. And you're just hoping that it just continues to pull back, but then it breaks here. If not, because this could be a place to take that trade, to go long, and that it absolutely pushes up. But with it being down there, why would I want to sell and then get long? I mean, it's possible, but I'm already up in the trade. So the better look is to see if we break this area and continue going to the downside. There it is. All right, guys. I definitely went way over my time. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you guys would like me to walk through trades like that again, just kind of let me know. But like I said, now it's a free trade. I would probably walk around, go refill my water, and then just be looking for, the next opportunity to get in. All right, man. Take it easy. Peace.